Hey everybody, Andy Contiguglia here. Welcome to Legal Lessons in Business. Just want to give you a quick update here. A few weeks ago I had the opportunity to chat with a bunch of art students from Arapahoe Community College in the art department, give them sort of a primer on intellectual property and what they can do to protect their creative endeavors, what they can do to create and protect their photography, their artwork, things that they put together for everybody. So here's a few excerpts from that lecture. Lasted about an hour, but I broke this down for you, so hopefully you can find some great value in this material. Have a great one. Good luck.
Then we'll go from there. Thank you.
Thanks you all very, very much for that applause. I'm shocked that there are this many people here who are interested in copyright law and trademark law in terms of how it protects you in your business, whether it's in your business. I understand this here is when I was invited to give this little talk to you was to put together something that would give you a really good broad amount of knowledge to help you understand the basics of trademark law, of copyright law, and really sort of the basics of intellectual property on the whole here. But let's get into this. So let's start. My clicker's not working, so I'm going to sort of do this handheld with my little keyboard up here. So what is intellectual property? Well, intellectual property really drives a large segment of today's global economy. You get intellectual property. Every piece of artwork that you see here in this gallery is a form of intellectual property. Any story that you put out, any photograph that you take, any type of item that comes from your knowledge and from your experience really is going to fall into this category of intellectual property. And the value of these intellectual property rights exist in products and services that we see, that we hear, and that we use in every day of our lives. So what I'm hoping to do within this presentation, in this short time that we have, is to provide you an overview of the main types of intellectual property and discuss how you can protect your intellectual property as an artist, and also share some best practices for protecting your intellectual property rights and avoiding infringing on others' intellectual property rights. And at the end, I'm hoping to give you some pointers as to why you should protect your intellectual property sooner rather than later. Right, that was my quest, right? That's what I was called on to provide to you. So here's what I'm offering to you. So what is intellectual property? Intellectual property is things like information, technologies, formulas, brands, logos, designs, photos, and music. Things that we create sort of from our mind, things that have an artistic type of background and an artistic tone to it. I think for the most part, we all understand what intellectual property is and what falls into those categories. We have four types of intellectual property. We have patents, protecting the rights and useful inventions and discoveries. You might run into that in nursing if you're an inventor and you create something under those. That is a subject we're not going to really get into. I'm going to focus on copyrights and trademarks today. But we have copyrights, which protects expressive works like art, music, dance, literature, and software development. So graphic design, that kind of thing. I don't know, are any computer programmers in here? No? Okay, so you know the code and everything that you put together behind your computer programming, that is copyrightable. Trademarks, protecting your products, your services, your company identifiers, things like your brand, your logos, and various package designs. These are what we're talking about, things that can identify you and protect your ideas from other people from taking them. And then the last one here is trade secrets, protecting commercially valuable confidential information, business and financial plans, how you have a particular process in place, the secret formula of Coke, that kind of stuff. Recipes, customer information, that really falls under the trade secrets. All right, but for the purposes of today, we're going to focus on trademarks and copyrights.